Hello friends, this is Debojyoti. So today we will be talking about a recent development of a news that Hrithik Roshan's production house Filmcraft have acquired the rights to remake the 2007 Will Smith vehicle I Am Legend. So maybe a Hindi version of I Am Legend is now on the cards. Before we move ahead with this discussion, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I make informative and analytical videos on Indian film as well as global films. So if we quickly review I Am Legend is a 2007 film. It's a mixture of post-apocalyptic film, a sci-fi film and a horror film. So it starts Will Smith as a virologist, someone who researches with viruses. He tries to create a cure for cancer, but instead creates a virus that affects 99% of population. The 99% of world's population gets wiped out, rest are turned into zombies, and Will Smith is the only person that survives. It's a very introspective film. It was adapted from a 1954 book, which had been adapted a couple of times on silver screen prior as well. I think there was a 1971 Charlton Heston film called The Omega Man, which was based on the same book. So it's a very introspective film that deals with isolation, that deals with loneliness, that deals with moral dilemma, because Will Smith was the one who unfortunately created this virus. So it is a very heavy film, and this is the thing that is concerning for me, because it's not a mass film in the traditional sense. If you look at I Am Legend, there isn't that much action, there isn't that much spectacle. Yes, the movie is grand. They basically created the dystopian version of New York, but it's not an action heavy film. It's very introspective in nature. Even the treatment, it uses like desaturated and muted colors, very understated background music. Most of the, like, the 80% of the movie is Will Smith walking through the desolate post-apocalyptic New York, scavenging for supplies, broadcasting radio signals, playing golf, playing with his dog. It's not the most massy film, because now the trend of Bollywood is not just Bollywood, the Indian film is, Indian film stars are creating these big budget, high octane action films. The I Am Legend film has a lot of scale. The post apocalyptic setting obviously demands that, but it is not an action heavy film. It's a what I should say, it's a very introspective film in nature. So if there is a development with Hrithik Roshan, since Hrithik Roshan have now officially acquired the remake right, it would be very interesting to see how they treat it, because it is not going to be a traditional Bollywood or traditional pan-Indian action films, the big budget action films that we see, especially seeing last couple of years. It is very introspective in nature, and the action scenes are minimal. Now I will be very looking forward to this development, because post-apocalyptic is a genre that Bollywood has, not just Bollywood, Indian cinema in general has barely started scratching the scratch, right? Just scratching the surface. This film can potentially open the door. Kalki opened the door through created a dystopian version of Mahabharat. Now, something, a remake like I Am Legend can like broaden the scope for post-apocalyptic films as well as zombie films, because this movie is a combination of both. It's an emotional drama, a zombie horror, as well as a science fiction post-apocalyptic film. So it would be very interesting to see how it is developed. The I Am Legend film was extremely successful at the box office when it came out in 2007. It came in actually in the middle of the Will Smith golden run at the box office, which deserves his own video, by the way, which started in 2002 with Men in Black 2 and ran till 2012 in to Man in Black 3. Then 2013 After Earth came, and which was a god awful film, and it bombed at the box office. So even this, a movie like this, I Am Legend, which is not the massiest film, did very well at the box office. Around the same time, The Pursuit of Happiness also came out, which was a heavy drama, again extremely successful, £7 coming. So it was the Will Smith golden run. He was probably the biggest star in the world. So it would be interesting to see how this project shapes up. Hrithik Roshan is a fantastic actor. We all know this, and Hrithik Roshan can absolutely pull out the performance aspect of the Will Smith character. because it's a very performance oriented film, and he will be on the screen alone for 95% of the film if they follow the original film very closely. Secondly, as I mentioned to you, the post apocalyptic is something that Indian cinema hasn't, they have barely scratched the surface. And thirdly, and most importantly, it will make, if there is a Hindi remake of I Am Legend, it will make Will Smith's connection with Bollywood not just that god awful cameo on Student of the Year 2. There should be more connection between Will Smith and Bollywood. That cannot be the only connection. So, what you guys think about this development? Please let me know. If you guys want to see a detailed, more analytical review of the film I Am Legend, please do let me know as well. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.